Hey everyone, and welcome. Welcome to my bariatric journey. My name is Miranda, and we're doing recipes. So today, actually, I decided to try something new. I decided I'm going to go with viral TikTok recipes, and see will it bariatric. I got this idea from Good Mythical Morning. Absolutely love Lincoln Rhett. Watch them all the time. Not associated with them in any way whatsoever. Never met them, but they always do will it something. They do like will it taco, will it souffle, like all different kinds of things. Will it milkshake? And it's always hilarious and fun. And I thought I'll do the same type of thing, and only I'm trying to take viral recipes or viral TikToks, at least in this specific case, and make them into bariatric friendly recipes. So hopefully everyone is up with that. Before I was doing our comfort food recipes, I haven't stopped that. I'm going to continue on. I'm going to try to do the cinnamon rolls again in a few weeks in the future probably, but at this point I'm going to try something totally new. I'm just going to move on from that. Okay, so I got this from a viral TikTok that had 500,000 views, and it's called 3-ingredient Kool-Aid ice cream. Obviously, Kool-Aid is not something we as bariatric people really want to have. We want to cut down on the sugar a lot. Kool-Aid is all sugar all the time. Totally understand that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 3-ingredient Crystal Light ice cream. Is that? Yeah, that's the French side. Here's the English side. So Crystal Light. So I have lemon lime Crystal Light. I have raspberry Crystal Light. And I'm also going to try it with fat-free Jello. There is sugar in this, I believe. There's not, actually. This is sugar-free and fat-free. So sugar-free, fat-free Jello. I'm going to try one in chocolate as well with this mix. So I have no idea if this is going to work, just like my epic fail with the cinnamon rolls. I don't know what's going to happen. So here we go. In the viral TikTok video, what they did was they used 2 cups of heavy whipping cream. Obviously, that's super fattening. What I have here is I have skim milk, and I'm going to use 2 cups of skim milk. In that skim milk, I'm going to rehydrate half a cup of skim milk powder for more protein, and also that will help to thicken it. Just a bit, but it will help to thicken it. And then also I'm going to use 4 tablespoons of cornstarch. I don't even know what brand of cornstarch this is. I've had it in my cupboard forever. I barely ever use cornstarch. So 1, 2, I'm going to do 3. Because it's an unknown ingredient, I'm only going to use 3 tablespoons. I'm going to be a little bit, just in case there's fat in cornstarch. I honestly don't know. I probably should have looked that up ahead of time. Just in case there's fat in cornstarch, I'm going to go with 3. Okay. All right. And now this part, what we want to do is just the heavy whipping cream in the original recipe. We want to whisk it up until it's nice and thick. And the cornstarch and the skim milk powder should both help to thicken this skim milk up rather nicely. So we're going to go ahead and blend that. Yes, my mixer is missing the correct size, so I have 2 different sizes, but it still works. So don't make fun of me. What I'm going to do is I find that when I use powdered milk especially, it takes a while for it to rehydrate. So I'm going to leave this and let it hydrate for a couple minutes and then come back to it and mix it a little bit more. I don't know if this is going to change the recipe at all, so I'll let you know in the comments below. I'll also have all your links and everything in the comments below as well. Not the comments, sorry, in the description box below as well. I'll have all of the links to the TikTok recipe, everything I got for this recipe, and all of that great stuff down below, as well as my blog. And you can always go on the blog, check out the recipes and the nutrition information. I always keep those. So we'll be back in a few minutes to try this again. I'm just going to let that skim milk powder rehydrate for a couple minutes. All right, guys, as you can see from the just from this shot here, that's actually much thicker already, just sitting there and allowing that to rehydrate just for a couple of minutes. I literally walked away for 2 minutes, came back, and it seems just rehydrated. So I'm going to mix it a little bit more, see if I can get it even thicker. Okay, that isn't going to thicken and get all whipped creamy the way the recipe did online on TikTok, just because it's not whipping cream, obviously. So it is going to be a little bit, well, a lot lighter still, but it's definitely thicker. You can't see it very well in the camera, so sorry about that, but it's definitely thicker than it was. So we've gone from 2 cups now to almost 3 cups. So we're about 2 3/4 cups of just like air incorporated into it. Okay, and there's my stand mixer. Magic of editing and my husband / production crew have put this together for me. So I have my stand mixer out here. I'm just going to go ahead and get that all plugged in, and I'll lock that down, and we'll put this on 4, which is about medium speed, for about 5 minutes. All right, so I have no idea. I think that the cornstarch might only work if we were to heat it up. So again, I'm just guessing, but I'm still have a very liquidy stuff here. It's not by any stretch of the imagination a creamy, like whipped cream consistency. It's just very, very liquidy. But that's okay. We're still going to move on with the recipe because we're going to see how it turns out after it's frozen. It could be it'll freeze perfectly. We have no idea at this point. So the next thing, and this one is going to be a bit of a problem for most people, and I apologize, is sweetened condensed milk. I couldn't find anything that was, say, sugar-free. This says have lower sugar and lower fat than actual sweetened condensed milk. I guess, have made my own, but I've never done that. So we're going to go with concentrated, partly skim milk, and sugar is really all that's in this. And it only has 1 gram of fat in it, so that's not horrible. So we'll go ahead and add that to the recipe. Just remember to keep your portions small, and I'm going to definitely, figure out exactly how much a portion is and all that stuff. I'll do my weighing and everything. Don't worry about that. So that you'll definitely get all of the correct measurements and everything on my blog post. So this is what sweetened condensed milk looks like. It's basically always just condensed milk and sugar. That's how they make it. I guess they would have sugar-free, but they'd have to make it with, not with sugar. So then how would it be sweetened condensed? I'm not sure. You just have to hope that someone invents, chocolate that tastes like chocolate but has the nutritional value of broccoli. I mean, that's what we all hope for, right? Condensed milk will be the same thing. So we're going to go ahead and add that. I've got the entire can. So just one entire 300 milliliter can. It's just one standard size condensed milk can. They only come in this size in Canada. I'm not really sure in any other country what size they come in, but this is the standard size in Canada, which is 300 milliliters. In the post that I saw for the original recipe, it was a 15, I think it said 15 milliliter can or 15 ounce can. I could be 100% wrong. So definitely, I'm not sure what it is in your country, but I will look it up and link it in my blog post to show you what the can would look like in the US. Anywho, so that's what we're going for here. Get the can out of my way. I'm just going to mix it for another couple minutes with the sweetened condensed milk in it. Maybe it will thicken up in that respect. So let's go for it again, 3 or 4 minutes on 4. Okay, so we're back. And here we go again. So let's just take this out of here. All right, so this is our mixture that we mixed up. Again, it's still very watery. Wasn't sure if this was going to work bariatric style, so we shall see. It's still very, very watery. I wonder if it might have worked instead of sweetened condensed milk. We might have used like a vanilla Greek yogurt. That's a thought. Anywho, so here we are. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to measure it so I can get good consistencies for all the flavors. That we portion them out as best as we can in equal amounts. So the way I'm going to do this is actually about half of each of these will be 1 serving. And so then that's a quarter of the chocolate one will be 1 serving. And I'll do the math that way when I do the math, so you guys will be able to tell what's a serving and what's not. So the first one we're going to mix is the lemon lime flavor. We're going to go ahead and do a lemon lime flavor. And this is Crystal Light, so there's no sugar, only 10 calories per pack. It's a terrific little thing that you want to add. I'm just going to put the whole pack in there. we go. There's my lemon lime flavor. Ooh, that's strong. Nice strong lemon lime scent there. Now for each of these, the original TikTok says we're going to put some saran wrap over them, but we're going to put it right down to it. So we're not going to put saran wrap in tight around the top. We're going to push it all the way down so it's actually touching the liquid. That way we don't form a skin in the freezer on the liquid itself. Just all be nice and tight on there. There we go. That's the first one. Lemon lime's up. Let's go for raspberry. I really have no idea how these are going to taste, but I'm really excited to try them now. So we will be excited about this together. You could probably also do this in an ice cream maker. I actually do have an ice cream maker, and I thought about that, but I didn't have my the bowl of it in the freezer, and you have to put the bowl in the freezer for 24 hours, and I wanted to do it today, and you know how things go. Ooh, that smells very raspberry-y. I love it. Just want to take a bite right now. You can get Crystal Light in all kinds of flavors. Not just lemon lime, you can just get lemonade. So just a plain lemon flavor. You can get it in strawberry. You can get it in blueberry. You can get all the different flavors. I believe Crystal Light even has a root beer. I seem to remember seeing a root beer, a specialty root beer one at one point. So that would be some interesting ice cream. Root beer flavored ice cream. I don't know. But definitely, if this recipe does work, try your own flavors. You know, do it and see how it comes out. And, you know, hopefully this will bariatric well. And one serving won't be too much fat or too much sugar for anyone. Hopefully. We're not 100% sure yet. We will see how that works. So again, so it's touching the liquid. There we go. All right, now this one's a little bit different because I'm doing Jell-O, which means this one will definitely thicken. Now, one package of this Jell-O mix is supposed to go for 2 cups of milk. This is less than 2 cups, but I don't feel like portioning that out. So I'm just going to use the whole package. One whole package is still sugar-free, fat-free, you know, all those great things that you want. So I honestly, out of the 3 flavors, I think this one will definitely work the best. Who knows if we'll get a good ice cream consistency, but, you know, we'll know after we take them out of the freezer, won't we? Now, this one is obviously going to take a little bit more mixing than the other 2. Yes, this is already getting super thick. Oh, this is going to be a really nice consistency. I can already feel it thickening on my whisk. So I am excited about this one, definitely. I might have just made the world's best chocolate ice cream. Who knows? Or it might be the worst. You know, keeping my options open. Right, so I'm going to put my saran wrap on this one. These are going to go in the fridge for 2 to 4 hours until they're just hardened. You want them to just harden up and then enough that you can still scoop through them though. So don't keep them in the freezer for too long, anything more than 4 hours, and they're just going to freeze like popsicles, which I guess would be great if you put them in popsicle holders. That might be absolutely delicious. I don't know. But definitely 2 to 4 hours at the most. I'm going to check them after 2 hours, see how firm they are, and go from there. I'll come back to you guys once they firmed up and let you know how long it took. See you in a few hours. Okay, welcome back, everyone. So it's been about 4 hours. It's almost 7 o'clock. Any minute now. 7 o'clock would have been the 4-hour mark when we put it in the freezer. So let's check it out. So here we go. This is the chocolate one. Just have a ice cream scoop here. Now we can, with the paper on, I can push it. And it just feels like, I don't even know how to describe that. Almost like a Jell-O. It's kind of springy, really cold. Honestly, not sure how to describe that feeling. Let's go ahead and get a scoop of it. Or some of it anyway. Some of it, so it did scoop out very well. Okay. This looks like a frozen pudding, which is kind of what I was expecting from the pudding one that I made. So remember, this one was all of the other ingredients, the milk and everything, plus a thing of Jell-O fat-free, sugar-free pudding. And it does just feel like a frozen pudding, honestly. Very chocolatey. It could be colder. Not as cold as I personally would like my ice cream to be. But definitely good. I wouldn't say no. Okay. I also have another taste tester here. This is my son.
Hello.
Quentin is 12. He's going to go ahead and try the chocolate as well. I don't think he likes it.
Weird texture, but good.
Yeah, there you go. Weird texture, but it is. It's very much a weird texture. It's very much like a frozen pudding. That's really the only way I can describe it. Very strange. Okay, moving on. So now we have one of our Crystal Light ones. This is the lemon lime one. Okay, this texture isn't quite as frozen as the other. So 4 hours, we might want to leave it a little bit longer than 4 hours. But it seems to be doing what it's supposed to do. I mean, it looks like it's doing exactly what it should do. It smells good. This looks like just partially frozen ice cream, honestly. So let's go ahead and try it. Oh. Oh. No. No, 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 no. Big fat no. Not good. You want to try it?
I mean,
that's that lemon lime drink you had earlier. Okay. Only I made it into an ice cream flavor. Nope.
no. Alright, I'm gonna go throw up now.
Oh, don't be mean. He's only joking. Okay, so that's not very good at all. So, will it bariatric? There's a couple things I'm going to go by here. The taste, not very good. The texture, not very good. I mean, I wouldn't say no to the chocolate one, but that's more of a pudding than anything else. The nutritional value in the one can, so one can, it says on the side of the can, it has approximately 10 servings in it, in one can of that sweetened condensed milk. So that's how I did my calculations. And so in 1/2 of this, or 1/4 of this, so that's 1/8 of the whole recipe, in any one of the 1/8 of the whole recipe, which you'll see it in my blog post. It will say it all there. There are 45 grams of sugar. 45! I didn't know that was possible. There's only, like, if you were to have half of this, that'd be what? A 1/2 cup? Not even? 45 grams of sugar. That's crazy. I'm going to go ahead and stick with my frozen yogurt. All I do is I buy Greek yogurt, 0% stuff, and I throw it in the freezer. Honest to God, and I eat it like that, and it's delicious. I'm going to keep going with that personally. So will this bariatric? I'm going to go with no. No, it will not. It absolutely will not. Epic fail, bariatric, no. Okay, so that's it for this episode. Again, leave comments down below. Let me know what you think. Let me know any other TikTok recipes you want me to try. Anything that's a viral recipe that you saw it and went, oh, that sounds delicious, and you want me to try it. Nothing that's already bariatric or that's already low fat, because that kind of takes the fun out of it. The whole point of this is to take something that is supposedly really, really bad for you and make it good for you. So this one, epic fail. You can't bariatric this recipe. In fact, this is all going in the garbage right now. I'm not even going to eat it. It's fine. Thanks so much for joining me today. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. Make sure to put your notifications on all videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much and have a great evening. Bye.